Fathers, do not provoke your children, lest they become discouraged. The soul is healed by being with children. We do not inherit the earth from our ancestors. We borrow it from our children. To me, in my childhood, elves and fairies of all sorts were very real things, and my dolls were as really children as I was myself a child. Your children will become who you are, so be who you want them to be. There are perhaps no days of our childhood we lived so fully as those we spent with a favorite book. Dachshunds are ideal dogs for small children, as they are already stretched and pulled to such a length that the child cannot do much harm one way or the other. Blessed be Providence, which has given to each his toy, the doll to the child to the woman to the man. There's nothing that can help you understand your beliefs more than trying to explain them to an inquisitive child. The mother's first kiss teaches the child love. The first holy kiss of the woman he loves teaches man hope and faith in life. We could never have loved the earth so well if we had no childhood in. Blessed be childhood, which brings down something of heaven into the mist of our rough earthliness. Don't prepare the path for the child, prepare the child for the path. What was wonderful about childhood is that anything in it was a wonder. It was not merely a world full of miracles, it was a miraculous world. The mediocre teacher tells, the good teacher explains, the superior teacher demonstrates, the great teacher inspires. A baby is an angel whose wings decrease as his legs increase. Do not give up. The beginning is always the hardest. To be in your children's memories tomorrow, you have to be in their lives today. Parents wonder why the streams are bitter when they themselves have poisoned the fountain. Children are made readers on the laps of their grandparents. To bring up a child in the way he should go, travel that way yourself once in a while. There is magic in the memory of schoolboy friendships. It softens the heart and even affects the nervous system of those who have no heart. The worst feature of a new baby is its mother's singing. A torn jacket is soon mended, but hard words bruise the heart of a child. The best way to make children good is to make them happy. Children have that innocent charm that makes days shorter and life fulfilled. Children are what the mothers are. A good teacher is like a candle. It consumes itself to light the way for others. Young boys should never be sent to bed. They always wake up a day older. The heart of a mother is a deep abyss at the bottom of which you will always find forgiveness. We say that a girl with her doll anticipates the mother. It is truer, perhaps, that most mothers are still but children with playthings. Happy is the son whose faith in his mother remains unchallenged. Children see magic because they look for it. 3 things remain with us from paradise: stars, flowers, and children. There is no innocent sleep so innocent as sleep shared between a woman and a child. A baby is born with a need to be loved and never outgrows it. A truly rich man is one whose children run into his arms when his arms are empty. A baby in the house is a wellspring of pleasure, a messenger of peace and love, a resting place for innocence on earth, a link between angels and men. Deep in the cavern of the infant's breast, the father's nature lurks and lives anew. Families with babies and families without babies are sorry for each other. To learn to read is to light a fire. O natal star, you produce twins of widely different characters. A mother's arms are made of tenderness, and children sleep soundly in them. So, like a forgotten fire, a childhood can always flare up again within us. War. Can a pair of shoes make up for the loss of a mother? No animal is as inexhaustible as an excited infant. If my father could watch my son for a while, he might realize his own immortality. No man can possibly know what life means, what the world means, until he has a child and loves it, and then the whole universe changes and nothing will ever again seem exactly as it seemed before. Sacred infant, all divine, what a tender love was thine, to come from highest bliss down to such a world as this. May God have mercy on all little girls who have to be mothers to a younger sibling, when they themselves are just babies. A schoolmaster should have an atmosphere of awe and walk wonderingly as if he was amazed at being himself. We speak of educating our children. Do we know that our children also educate us? Behold the child, by nature's kindly law, pleased with a rattle, tickled with a straw. Youth is easily deceived because it is quick to hope. School is a drill for the battle of life. If you fail in the drill, you will fail in the battle. There comes a time in every rightly constructed boy's life when he has a raging desire to go somewhere and dig for hidden treasure. Me, my alpaca, mountain air, and mama, what more do I need? If you make children happy now, you will make them happy 20 years hence by the memory of it. There is an enduring tenderness in the love of a mother to a son that transcends all other affections of the heart. Unlike grown-ups, children have little need to deceive themselves. Young people are in a condition like permanent intoxication because life is sweet and they are growing. A man can never quite understand a boy, even when he has been a boy. Children find everything in nothing. Men find nothing in everything. Of all the animals, the boy is the most unmanageable. A boy's story is the best that is ever told. Blessed indeed is the man who hears many gentle voices call him father. It is hard to convince a high school student that he will encounter a lot of problems more difficult than those of algebra and geometry. It is rare that one can see in a little boy the promise of a man, but one can almost always see in a little girl the threat of a woman. Give her a day, and then in return, Mama gives you the other 364. Child of the pure, unclouded brow and dreaming eyes of wonder. Every child born into the world is a new thought of God, an ever fresh and radiant possibility. I learned what every dreaming child needs to know, that no horizon is so far you cannot get above it or beyond it. The most effective kind of education is that a child should play amongst lovely things. There are no twin souls in God's universe. A little boy can be just as excited about an expensive gift as he could be by finding a little green worm in the garden. In the joys that lighten suffering earth, what joy is welcomed like a newborn child? All children behave as well as they are treated. We came into the world brother and brother, and now let's go hand in hand, not one before another.